this award? Then I don't need it.
Padre.
He's walking up. Yeah, he's coming there. He's walking up. Phone lines are still open. Joey, you just walk right the fuck off stage. Huge brass balls to do that, but not really part of the plan. Now Chucklefuck's definitely gonna win. It doesn't matter, Jesse. It's a pointless award. Like you said. Yeah, that was when I didn't get nominated, but you're this close. Hey, Mr. Gemstone. Yes? No, sorry, the other Mr. Gemstone, Mr. Kelvin. If you could, we need you back inside. Thank you.
Chi è che ne sarà sicuramente felice. Nonni, vergogno a chiedergli una cosa del genere.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grazie. Pensavo che...
Okay, here's what we got. Mind if I borrow your magnifying glass?
By all means. Some of these inscriptions look more like vandalism. Look closely.
Definitely ecclesiastical.
Could be an early representation of the Christian church.
This figure is taller than the others.
Like a giant.
This figure is holding a sword.
Maybe it's a warrior.
Huh. Someone has carved Latin all over these symbols.
A secret message from Father Crescenzo, perhaps? Your Latin is much better than mine, Indy. What do these inscriptions say?
Dr. Watson's an incredible man. Keith, we are definitely getting a little much.
The architect of the crusade that did not happen. The door of the fallen angel lies beneath his monument. What does that mean?
I see that. A crusade that did not happen. Dum diversas.
The papal bull.
Yes. After the fall of Constantinople, Pope Nicholas V tried to declare a crusade on the Ottomans, but...
It didn't happen. Nicholas V, his tower. That's his monument. Let's keep looking. The demon guards the way to the underworld, where the tomb of the warrior giant lies.
A demon? A fallen angel? Mother of God, the Father Crescenzo's onto something.
Maybe this giant's tomb lies underneath the Tower of Nicholas V.
Yes, but it says here, to enter the underworld, one needs the blood of the 5 sacred wounds. Look. You see it?
5 sacred wounds from where Jesus shed blood. I'm gonna need some blood.
The blood of Christ. Nel nome del Padre, Figlio, Spirito Santo.
Amen.
What has been hidden beneath the Vatican? Henri, you should go to the Tower of Nicholas V and investigate.
Thank you, my friend. I knew I could count on you. Just like old times.
Maybe there is an explosive secret hidden below the tower. I would be curious to hear about it. I can only imagine what is to be found under the tower. Go to the Tower of Nicholas V. See if you can find what lies underneath. Maybe there is an explosive secret hidden below the tower. I would be curious to hear about it. I can only imagine what is to be found under the tower.
Dedicate your life to saving others. Don't you deserve some?
Go to the Tower of Nicholas V. See if you can find what lies underneath.
That's why the government chose AT&T to build FirstNet, a one-of-a-kind nationwide network for first responders. They put first responders first, because their connection changes everything.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto.
Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua foto ricordo per quando torneremo al convento.
Chiedile.
Sarà sicuramente.
Stephen Collins, to me, is not only one of the finest actors, but one of the finest human beings. Stephen Collins has long been one of Hollywood's busiest actors.
Do you remember the time when you met him?
I only met him in casting.
What was it like when he came in?
He was exactly who I thought he would be. He was probably on the set.
The last 8 months, Kevin Kevin's been the top-rated show on the WB.
He just showed me what I wanted to be when I came to being a professional actor, having to treat people and having to present yourself too. That's why it was even more of a shock to hear, what ended up happening.
Stephen Collins was Erica's father. However, the lives you're watching on TV could not be less real.
You don't have to believe everything you read.
I can't say that working on Seventh Heaven was a very positive experience for me.
The fact that he was on a show with a bunch of children really concerned me.
I've never told this story.
Are you okay telling it?
I need people to hear this. Not many things are rarely spoken of. It's a very important story.
Sometimes the biggest monsters have the prettiest faces. How many girls all together?
Salve a voi, padre.
been in this business for 30.
You're gonna need more guys.
Finding myself.
Peccato! Che ci fai qua? Adesso ti stendo!
Too quick for you?
Ah, non puoi stare qui!
Well, the fact that the women don't want to talk about it, to me, I think it's probably more a sign of how mixed their feelings are. They probably had a deep affection for him, and they're conflicted in terms of trying to understand how they can have such an affection for a monster. Let's be fair. Stephen Collins, I actually share a heritage with. I also went to Amherst College. You have to be a very bright person to college. And he
Vuoi che mi
was
fermi?
an acting career.
I knew Stephen because I first saw him on the screen from All the President's Men. He's in these scenes with these two guys, one named Robert Redford, one named Dustin Hoffman. And all you do is look at Steve. He had this intensity of whisper.
Let me put it this way. I don't have no problems if you run a
Torna da mammone, tua camerata!
Stephen. I said, who's this guy? We never seen him before. I wanted to meet him. And at the magic year of 1979, I was working on that film, and this character starts to walk towards us. And when I get closer, it's Steve Collins. And we became very, very close friends.
Back then, if you got a big role, for example, in a movie like Star Trek, that can catapult you forever.
Stephen got a big part, a movie called The Promise. It was a tearjerker, an emotion brilliant. He was a jumping jack Flash. He on some kind of medication.
Not that I know of. Some kind of medication.
It was wonderful to see him. It became a breakout movie.
He also landed a role on a big budget ABC show.
Tales of the Gold Monkey was really smart.
In 1982, I was in one of the This character was named Jake. He had been in the Flying Tigers, and now he has a name Goose. And he goes off on adventures to different areas there until I'm a part of the right? She always had the ingenue of the week. But in Gold Monkey, we didn't do that. But one episode, Steve actually, he said,